What's new with you, bro?
Man?
What you been up to?
Same old. Working, grinding. Being a dad. Recording some new music. I'm gonna drop 3 new songs. A song called Nessa. The song called Playa. And then
Man, wake your game up, man. You sound mad tired. Wake your game up, man. We got people listening.
Yeah, and this other song called Mad at Me. So it's gonna be real turned up. San Diego State the 19th. Doors open at 9.
So we're not giving no free promo.
Doors open at 9. $10 to get in. It's gonna be lit. You gonna be there. You gonna see it. It's gonna be lit, man. Lit.
I was about to say camera in hand, but even if I didn't have a camera, I'd be there supporting you. You already know.
Yes, sir. I can't wait.
For sure.
I
miss making music, man.
Yeah.
I miss making music. I'm gonna pop out on them one time and put something out.
It's fun, isn't it?
It's fun. A lot of fun, but like for me, like it used to be, and I don't know if it's because I care about it more or I don't know. But before, I feel like it wasn't really hard for me to write rhymes and to write songs.
It's not hard.
But now it is hard for me, and I feel like before, and that's why before my music wasn't like, it wasn't like, cause I've of all the music I've ever put out, I can maybe listen to maybe 3 songs today. That's like, oh okay, that song, oh okay. All the rest is like, bro, what were you thinking?
See, when I feel on that, because I know when I was dealing with somebody, it was harder for me to make the kind of music I wanted to, because I know they would feel offended off of certain lines.
Oh, okay.
Certain songs. So I had to put myself in a box to where I was just like, man, fuck it. Mm-hmm. But now that I'm to the necklace by myself, I can say what I want to say. And music is coming out, flowing out nice. And I'm loving it, man. Loving it.
That's what's up. Oh, this is a thought I had. Have you ever? Oh, you say you don't want your own barbershop.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay, so never mind.
I don't want my own barbershop.
I was gonna say, had you ever thought about all like the time and energy that you put into writing rhymes? Like maybe you could put that into like opening a barbershop.
I don't want my own barbershop. The thing I want, even if I were to like say, if I went somewhere with this music and I got big checks, you know what I'm saying? I would invest my money into a barber school. Mm-hmm. Because one, there's more money into that because you get grants. Mm-hmm. You know, kids are paying grants to go. And 2, you're teaching someone else how to provide for their family. Mm-hmm. You're giving them a way out. You know what I'm saying? That would be what I want.
I feel it.
It's bigger and better.
Do you feel like you know what your purpose is?
My purpose?
Like your purpose in life?
I was meant to cut hair.
You think you were meant to cut hair?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love it. I'm pretty alright at it, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. I love it. I'm pretty good at it. And the interaction that I have with my customers and the best part for the haircut is the best part of the haircut for me is not, you know, the freshness of the cut. It's the experience I get when the client looks in the mirror and they smile and they say, "Damn, you did it again," and they walk out happy. Mm-hmm. That's my high moment, because you're feeling good. I feel like I did my job. You guys want to feel like you completed your job. If a customer gets us you're unhappy, you didn't do your job. We had a situation in the shop last week where, you know, we had a new guy. You know, he told everybody, "Oh, yeah, I can cut that. He been cutting for this long, da. You know what I'm saying? He did a few cuts. We're looking over at him like, we're looking at the cuts like, what, you been cutting paper? Because that's, you know what I'm saying? Everybody kept letting him slide. He got this one guy. He cut up. Whooped him. Right? The dude get up. He like, bruh, what is this? He says, "Oh, man, you kept moving in my chair. You know, da. The dude says, "Nigga, moving in your chair? I'm a grown-ass man. I ain't no kid. I wasn't moving in your chair." He walks over to me. He's like, "Bro, this cut look messed up." I'm like, "It's fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. That's a fucked up cut. I can't lie to this kid. Because if I lie, he's going to think there's nothing wrong with it." I'm like, "That's a fucked up cut." Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He's like, "Oh, the dude said he had neck surgery, so that's why he kept moving." I said, I don't know. So we ended up having to fix the cut, right? Actually, we had one of our female barbers. She fixed the cut. Cut was clean. Gave him a nice little taper, everything. You know what I'm saying? By my mom. I'm like, you know, it don't seem like the neck surgery really hurt her. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? She got him clean, but come to make a long story short, the dude basically was capping. He ain't been cutting. He just wanted to hop into it. Mm-hmm. You could tell he's cut before, but he hasn't been cutting consistently.
Right.
He knew the steps. He just didn't have the it was some fucked up shit.
So you feel like you're living out your life through your job?
Yeah, I feel like we all have a purpose, and this is sometimes you can have more than one purpose. You know, but I feel like this is my main purpose. I feel like just having the artistic side, I'm able to make music because, you know what I mean? Like, we went to performing art school. We did plays. We did a lot of shit. We've always been artsy. You know what I'm saying? So music is just something that I've always loved, too. I never took it too serious until I realized, I can get a studio with a drop of a dime. You know, I can get photos taken out. It's like it's all coming together. Mm-hmm. But haircutting, yeah, I could do that till I die.
I asked because I was just having a conversation with someone about like finding your purpose, living in your purpose, and like I guess how you find your purpose. And I was telling them, I was like, I'm not really sure how you find your purpose. I think you just gotta try a bunch of stuff. You just gotta do a bunch of stuff. Mm-hmm. But
can't succeed if you don't try.
Right. But also, you don't even know like what your purpose is until you try a bunch of stuff. And even if like for me, like I feel like I've always been able to create things.
Yeah.
And I've always been able to connect with kids. And so I feel like, and I've always found extreme enjoyment in both of those things. And so I feel like I'm supposed to live my life out. I know I'm supposed to live my life out through those things, like through my talent and through my ability to connect with kids. I know I am. But I was just like, I was having a conversation with the homegirl, and she was just like, I don't even like, she's like, I'm kind of jealous that you know that. Like, that's dope for you. Like, but she was like, I don't know, like, she's like, it's so like
what her calling is in life?
Yeah. She was like just watching, like, oh, we were on the phone. She was like listening to like how much energy came into you when you were talking about like holding a camera or like talking to kids, or like when you used to teach preschool. Like, I could tell like it's something that you really love and really enjoy. Yeah. She's like, I don't have anything like that in my life. She's like, I'm not sure what my, I think I feel like, as funny enough, I feel like, and I haven't known her very long, but I feel like I know what her purpose is just based on some of the things I know about like her past and what she's doing, and kind of like the path that, what she's doing right now and how happy it's making her, but she doesn't see it as her purpose. I'll tell you off camera exactly what it is, but I don't want to give her business out like that.
I feel it.
Yeah, man, anyway, I just wanted to bring that to the podcast. We was talking about this week, just like, but how do you, how did you know that cutting hair was like what you were supposed to be doing? Because I mean, yeah, you're good at it, okay, but how do you know like this is my purpose? This is what I'm on earth to do.
So it started like when I was in high school, 9th grade. Well, this is like when I had like, before that I had an afro and I used to get it braided a little bit, and I cut my hair off, right? I was going to the barbershop getting haircuts, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Bow. So then I'm looking at the dude doing the cut, and I'm like, it seemed kind of interesting, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting cut too. I'm feeling how he doing it. I'm like, dang, he ain't done yet. Like, why you keep going over that same spot? Now knowing that he's using 3 different guards to taper me up and, you know what I'm saying, do all that kind of stuff, I'm confused. You know what I'm saying? But it always caught my interest. So my cousin had a ex-boyfriend that was in the Navy. He then started cutting me at his house. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting cut down there. Boom, boom, boom. I'm watching him do it while he's doing it, you know, like in the mirror and shit. He's cutting me in the bathroom. I'm looking up while he's cutting me. I'm like, this shit seems interesting right here. You know what I'm saying? And me, you know, when I was younger, you know, I was a little flashy dude. I like keeping a fresh cut, you know what I'm saying? So after he moved away, I had nobody to cut me. So I said, I'm just start cutting myself. I started practicing. Boom. I would do it over the summer when we had football practice. So I could wear the helmet. Didn't matter. If I messed up, it didn't matter. I had to put my helmet on, stocking cap. I was all good. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, I started getting real good at it, where people start saying like, "Yo, who cut you up?" I'm like, "I did it." They're like, "Nah." I'm like, "Yeah." This one dude, I never forget. This one dude in my school said, "Man, I'd pay for that." That's when the light went off. I said, "Really?" So I started off like that, but it's just the feeling that I get when I'm cutting. I feel like it's just me in the room. Even though I work in the shop, I feel like it's just me in the room, me and the client. Nothing else matters. Especially when I'm doing like designs, all kind of stuff. It's just a feeling I get. It's like, this is what I'm meant to do. You can feel it in your soul when you meant to do something.
Have you felt that way about anything else, like before or after?
I feel that way about music.
Okay.
I feel that, but I've always had a connection to music because it's been an outlet to me. Whenever I've been going through something, I put on music, boom, I feel better. I got a lot of songs I can relate to. It's all the stuff that I've been through. Like, you ever heard a song, when you hear it, reminds you of a situation?
Absolutely.
I just love music, bro. I love it. It's fun. Because you get to be who you want to be, say what you want to say, and can't nobody tell you nothing about it. You get to express and say what you want to say. That's the best part. There's no rules to it.
You know what, bro? It sounds like part of what you're saying is like you use your music to vent. I was thinking about that this week, and I actually tweeted it that I need to get back to playing basketball. Like I was thinking about, you know, my next therapy session and like what she said in the last session, and just all like just everything. And then like some of the stuff that I was telling her, like I was thinking like I've never told any of this to anybody. I've never shared any of these, like really these feelings with too many people. And it got me to thinking about like things that I could do to be more happy or like change my, like be more upbeat and stuff. And I was like, I need to be playing basketball. And I thought about when I used to hoop like 3 or 4 times a week, like bro, like getting cardio, I'm doing something I love, I'm competing, which is I'm extremely competitive. Like if I get to compete, I'm like, even if I'm playing taboo, like hey, shut up, we giving clues out, like it's hella competitive. And then also me, when I play basketball, I you know, obviously I'm running 1,000,000 miles per hour. Like I'm playing defense. I never stop moving on the basketball court, and I don't stop talking, and I don't stop screaming. So I get to just like all the energy that I have inside of me, I get to literally let all of it out when I play basketball. Like I'm gonna talk trash, I'm gonna yell, somebody on my team make a shot, let's go, like everything. Like I'm gonna let everything out and pretty much like walk out of the gym with like just the energy to make it home. It's pretty much how I was when I played basketball. And you don't really like when you're playing, when you're engaged in something like how you are when you're cutting hair or writing music, when you're like fully enthralled in something and you don't give your mind a chance to even think about anything else, it just makes you happier. And I don't really, other than while I'm out filming a game, I don't have that. While I'm out filming, I have that. Nothing else matters. But once that ends, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't have that.
So like a regular day for me, wake up, first thing I do, put on the beat, bow. I find myself, even when I'm cutting hair, I find myself rapping inside my head. Sometimes I'll stop the cut to pick up my phone and save a hook that I just wrote in my head in the middle of a cut. You know what I'm saying? I get off, first thing I want to come home and do, bow, I put on a beat. You know what I'm saying? I'm going on. It's a process. That's my daily routine right there. Wake up, beat. Cut some hair, come back, beat.
Hopefully it's gonna get you some money like these cuts is doing, man.
Man.
Hopefully.
Man.
We're gonna get there. You wanted to talk about support. What about support?
Yeah, I feel like there's different levels to support. You know what I'm saying? Like, people going to support you because of this, because of that. People going to support you off of popularity. He's popping right now, I'm going to share it anyway. Even if they don't fuck with you. Just because it's popping on the internet, they're going to share it just because it's popping. It's going to bring them some kind of, I've seen that too, to their page. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like family will only support you once you really get to the top. Friends too. Friends. Oh man, you know what? People will only support you when you get to the top. When you're local and don't got nothing popping, I feel like a lot of people don't believe in you until you really start buzzing.
That's true.
They don't believe you until you start buzzing. I'm not saying they're not wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? They got the reason they can show me something. Then I'll support you. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But if it's something simple like sharing a flyer saying, yeah, you know, my cousin got the show coming up, that should be off the rip. Mm-hmm. Just because.
Do you think support should run out?
Should run out?
For example, and I'm not saying this is your situation, if I've been making music for 10 years
Mm-hmm.
since I was 19, and I'm 29 now. And for the most part, it looks the same to all my friends and family, all my supporters.
That's different.
It looks the same. Like, okay, like you doing shows in the same venues.
That's
Your
different.
flyers look similar. Your music, it's gotten better, but it's been 10 years. It's only gotten marginally better.
Yeah.
Like, I love you, and I do want you to succeed. It's not that I don't want you to succeed, and I have been supporting you, and I haven't really seen much growth. Would I be wrong to stop?
No, you have that option. You wouldn't be wrong to stop.
Oh, we all have options, but I'm saying if someone would stop supporting you, would you feel a way about them?
If it's been 10 years and I'm not progressing, no, because I can see where they're coming from. Like, I ain't making no moves. I ain't doing nothing. Like, I can see why. So at that part, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Because this is how I see it. I see it like, well, how I was seeing it was, I go, like, if I love you, I'm going to support you. If I love you, I'm going to support you. If I love you and believe in what you're doing, the support turns up.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but even if I don't believe in what you're doing, I believe in you. So I'm going to just support you and give you encouragement and give you positive energy. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like when people don't do that, it's like, okay, bro, you don't, even if, like I said, even if you don't believe in what I'm doing, like you don't think I'm the best rapper, you don't think I'm the best cameraman, you know, whatever I'm doing, like, but to not ever try to like spread my message, to not ever try to show people what I'm doing, to not all it like it takes the tap of a thumb to reshare something, and you don't never do that.
Exactly.
That's how I feel.
But I'll see you share some bullshit from from another page.
And that's what I was gonna get to next. I'll see you support other people. I'll see you give the support that what I feel is support. I see you give that to other people, but I don't get it. So why?
And I'm gonna tell you why. Because those people they support, they don't know. They don't gotta look at them every day. They don't see them every day. Now sometimes you got family that's here, family that's here, and then family that's there. Family and friends will look at you some kind of way if they're in a bad situation. You doing your thing, they're gonna be like, "I ain't supporting that nigga for what? You're already doing better than me. I'm not gonna show you no love," because they're mad because they don't got shit going. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, "Why support you when I'm in this situation?" Because they don't want to give towards your positive energy and make you feel like you are doing something. They're like, "I'm not gonna feel like you're doing better than me. Fuck that. Why support them?" But guarantee you make it to that Billboard chart, you get a popping video. Oh, your cousins, they know you now. Your family know you now. Family, how you been? They know you then. But when you're local on a come up, they don't support it because it's not popping to them. It's nothing big. It's regular shit.
That sucks.
It does. But at the end of the day, that comes with the business. I said at the end of the day, that comes with the business. Friends or family, they're going to support you right now. But you can't let that just keep you caged and go, "Oh, my cousin ain't fuck with me. Fucking, I ain't doing it." You still got to keep pushing and keep pushing and keep pushing. It's Mando. Because eventually they'll come around. They will come around.
Let's talk about some funny shit, man. I want to laugh.
Some funny shit. Shetty want to laugh.
That's gonna be the shit I feel like is gonna grow the podcast. Us sharing like our personal life, like what's going on with us, but then also like having a good time on the pod, like laughing, like you know what I'm saying. That was why I wanted some people here, because I feel like we were gonna feed off that energy. That was why I wanted some people here.
So I got some funny shit. Some funny shit happened to me like 2 weeks ago. Right? This is like a real story right here too. I had this chick over, right? I pick her up at like 11 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? We swing to the crib, we chilling, we get into it. Start getting a little hot and heavy. We end up in the boom boom room. You know what I'm saying? We start doing our thing. She goes like to do our thing. I notice when she like turns over, I kind of smell like this little fishy, little sewery smell.
No way.
Yeah.
And this is before or after y'all did the deed?
This is before.
Okay.
And this is the worst part. She had just took a shower in my bathroom. I can't make this up. She just took a shower in my bathroom, fam. So we go to, do it. I'm sitting up there. I'm like, she like, what's wrong? I said, I don't think this really gonna work out. She like, what you mean? I said, like, I don't want to be the guy to say it to you, but one day you will find out. But I'm not gonna be the guy. I'm not gonna say it. She flips and is like, whatever you gotta say it. Don't be a bitch. I said, I said, ooh, okay. Now you pressing buttons. So I took a little shot of the Jose Cuervo I had. Pow. I kindly tell her, I'm like, yo, like, I don't want to be a bitch. You're right. I said, but your shit smell like fish and sewer. She was like, what? I'm like, your shit stank. And you just took a shower, so that's something that's inside of you.
Yikes.
You need to go get that looked at and checked out. She's like, oh, can you take me home like you said? I said, no. She's like, you said you would. I said, that's before these events occurred.
Oh.
See, that's a game changer right there.
My God.
That's a game changer. So I'm not taking you home. You better call a Lyft, call a Uber. She goes in the, I don't got my card on me, da-da-da-da. I'm like, what grown woman leaves her house without a bank card? Come on. So that don't even make sense. So anyway, somebody ends up coming to pick her up, and she hits me like, hopefully we can still stay in touch. I said, no. I don't want nothing to do with that. Nothing.
You worded it to her like that? Like you smell like fish and sewer, and she still was down to kick it?
I said it smell like fish and sewerage. I was gone. I was on one.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, I was on one, man.
I've never come across that, bro.
Nah.
I've never come across that. I've definitely been I need to stop doing that into the microphone. I've definitely been in a situation where I don't want to say fish and sewage.
Had a little reek to it, a little smell. It happens.
It
happens.
Definitely has some smell to it.
It happens.
But not no fish and sewage.
Damn, that shit was horrible. Like I literally had to cover my nose from. I was like this. She was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "Man, at the end of the day, I'm like, what I got to lose if I tell you off? Like, I'm not losing out on shit, so I'm gonna tell you. This shit stink. I'm telling you that so you can do better. Okay, go to the doctor, get checked out, and see what that is. Because it shouldn't smell like that after you just got out of the shower. You just took a shower. That's bad.
I ain't do a cut of the week or the flick of the week, and I ain't got one either.
Worse, the story gets even worse. So I called a homie because I met her at one of the homies' parties, right? I'm like, yo, nigga, I just had at the house, nigga, and you ain't gonna believe what happened. He's like, what? I'm like, bro, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That shit stunk. He busts out laughing like, whoa.
Oh, he wrong for that.
He already knew.
He wrong for that.
Already knew. Just laughed. I said, this is crazy. Yeah, I cut her off. I had to. Can't be fucking with that. Hey, you said my cut of the week? I got a cut of the week for sure.
Oh, let's do it.
My cut of the week. My cut of the week goes to... Got that flick of the week?
I'm looking for it. But yeah, so my flick of the week goes to... Instagram page is The Heather Experience. The Heather Experience on Instagram.
Okay.
And the flick of the week is from 7 days ago. The caption says, "Destined for Greatness." It's got one of the players from Balboa Prep School,
Ooh.
a black and white photo of him. It's really dope.
Oh, that shit is nice.
Yeah, really, really dope. Her and I have been meaning to connect. I love black and white photos, bro, especially when they're done right. And like, just when they're done, I ain't even go get into all the critiques and stuff, but just when they're done right. I really, really enjoy black and white photography. And this one is super dope. So, yeah, shout out to the Heather Experience on Instagram. Like I said, her and I, we've been communicating on Instagram for a while and meaning to connect. And actually, one of the jobs that I went to out in Vista, she was actually in the parking lot because her family was inside. And she didn't know I was inside. I think I either posted something or I posted something in my story that I was there. She's like, I would have came in and introduced myself. We could have chopped it up. But I'm going to meet her soon, though. But, yeah, the Heather Experience on Instagram. She's cool people.
Solid. Yeah, that was a nice picture, too.
Mm-hmm.
Real nice.
That's all I got today, man. I should have I didn't put my hat on this freaking camera. I know that much. I'm gonna have more topics for us next week. I'm gonna be more prepared. And
Yeah, me too. I need to get on my shit a little more, too.
yeah, just anything, bro. Anything that comes to mind that you feel like you might want to have a conversation about, just write it down. Anything at all, just write it down.
Bet.
It's been another episode of the Barber and the Cameraman podcast. I'm your boy Michael Flicks, always in the mix.
I'm D the Barber. Nobody goes harder.
And we'll be back next time, man. Peace.
Deuces.